Hello, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, although I forgot to turn on my chat bot, which I will do now. Hi! We are gonna continue with the Archon quest, which I want to actually kind of speed up the Archon quest because everybody's like, oh no, go as slow as you want to because there's no more content when you're done. But I'm never gonna be done. I am literally going to always be doing the Archon quests, and I want to be done at one point so that when they, when Fontaine comes out, it'll be like new to me and new to everybody else. That'd be fantastic. But yes. Oh yes, and Darkling's a mod now. He's gonna go absolutely nuts. Congratulations, Darkling. It's gonna seem really weird to see you in blue. Yeah, it's gonna be really weird. Hello, Koi and Bryant, and oh gosh, I can't even. Emergency Food was here earlier, and they changed their name again to something I can't even pronounce. So that's something. Whew. I just love this music so much. It's like literally my favorite song in the whole game. Oh man, there's so many character quests. Yeah, never mind those. I still gotta do all of those. Pretty much all of them. But the Archon quest, it'd be lovely if we could catch up with that. Maybe soon. But okay, maybe not soon. I heard this next Archon quest is gonna take forever, like eight hours or something. A lot of hours. Oh no. Oh no. There we I don't know why my camera's different on each of my scenes, but anyway. How are you doing, Koi? I feel like it's been a hot minute. Mainly because I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute. Our next quest, I think we finished the Archon quest in this area, and we were just going to go to the Caravan Rabat to, I think, go to the desert next. So it's a good time to stop. I will be honest, I don't remember what we're doing last. Because that's the problem with doing the Archon quest slowly, is that you forget everything. I know, I mean, a while ago we had that whole like Groundhog Day thing. What did just happen? I don't know. But I think we're still looking for our girl, Nahida. We know that she got captured, but in the game we don't really know that yet. So there's that. Have I seen the live performance of Stiff Genshin song? No, I don't think so.
Made it to Caravan Rebat. It's pretty lively here.
I don't think I've seen the performance. Okay, so you said it's best played after I'm done with the Archon quest. So this one or all of them? Because it's quite a bit different. Why is my camera like freaking out right now? It was. Maybe it just not on my end. Yo, Francis, on the treadmill right now, away from my PC, but hi. I don't know why, for some reason, you're singing in a high voice to me. Even though you aren't doing that at all. To me, you're singing in a high voice. Get them quests. Thank you. Yeah, we're working on the Archon quest is like the main quest line. So we're working on that together. The story quest for each character, I might do on my own. Or with people, I don't know. Depends on if I feel like streaming it. You're always singing, of course? Oh, wait, shoot. I'm always singing, of course, like it's a show. What if every time I read Froganough's messages, I sung it, but everybody else just talks normally, but Froganough sings every line he says? That would be, or everybody has a different like singing voice. Oh boy, yeah, that'd be a bit much. I don't know if I'd be able to keep it up. The Frog Enough Sings. You know what it should be? His channel should be Frog Enough Sings. Beautiful. It kind of reminds me of like old school YouTube with that one girl, Lily Ping Sings, I think her name was. Lily. What was her name? Old school YouTube girl that sings. Anyways. I think it'd be a dope username, and then it would remind me to singer whatever you say. Far enough is the main protagonist in his own musical. Yep. Okay, I'll make a 3rd channel with that name tomorrow at dawn. Awesome. Good to know. Good to know. Hello, emergency food. I don't know how to pronounce your new name. You changed your name again, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Katsaya? Kasia? I mean, Frog has an art channel. Yes. But now he needs a singing channel, his normal channel, and the art channel. So then every time he watches my stream, he'll be on the singing channel. Because his flower has to restart anyways from a rosebud. So he might as well, you know, make another channel.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
Also, hopefully the volume's good. Singing is an art, right? It is. You guys have a point. You guys have a point. Darkling was singing the same thing. Singing is an art indeed.
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It's indeed quite impressive.
Enough gawking.
Also,
come on,
it's movie
follow me.
time. If you guys don't know the Archon quest, it's basically movie time. We all hang out, get some popcorn, get some snacks. I already ate like a ton of food for lunch. I had like I had a sandwich, and then I had chips and like chocolate and like more chocolate and more chocolate. So I don't need more snacks, but if you guys want some snacks, go and grab them. It's lunchtime. Yes, I'll eat them. He's here. I kind of forgot that I knew who he was at one point, but he's back, so that's good. Can't wait for Kava. Keve? Who's that? Now I need to Google him, because I feel like I know who he is, but I don't. Oh, I asked this last stream. I was like, who's Kave? He's the guy, I never remember what it was. He read something. You'll meet him. There's so many memes about him. Are there really? We met him before in like a event, I think it was. I think that's where we met him. It was like an event.
Over here.
Wait. Frog said, when do we also get a Mijou sings? Oh no! When I get confident about my singing and doing it on the internet. Oh gosh. Although, honestly, instead of making a different channel, I'd probably just put it on my main channel. Just be like, fuck it. You want me singing? It's over here. On my main channel. I mean, because it's not like my channel is Mijou Gaming. It's just everything Mijou. So, like, I could technically do whatever I want on this channel. Or whatever. But so far, it's just gaming. You'll meet him. There's so many memes about him. Wait, I already read that. Mijou, hello! We just started the Archon quest. Or this part of it anyways. How you doing? How you doing? Loxley, hi! Now you guys are popping in. I started a little early because I was ready. But, how do I do a Discord role? Do I join the server? Yeah, you basically just join Discord. And, every once in a while, I remember to add roles to people. But yeah, there's just, you just join the server basically, and you hang out and talk. And I eventually remember to add, like, roles. The membership roles are, like, automatic, though. And Loxley, how are you doing? Hello, hello. A little over a week for his and Bazu's banner. Yes! I want Bazu. Is it pronounced like that? Bazu? I want him, but I'm on my 50-50. So basically, I could either get him or get something random. So I don't know if I will get him, but I'll try. And I've been slacking on my dailies. So I've been bad. Yo, Ray! Mijou singing? I came at the perfect time then. Well, I'm singing everything that Froganoff says. And only everything that Froganoff says, but nothing else. So thankfully he's lurking while he's working or treadmilling. So he's not very chatty today, so I don't have to sing it too much. But how you doing, Ray? How's it going? Also, we may end up actually getting ahead of these Archon quests because I'm gonna like try to do them on Mondays. We'll see, we'll see. But I know. She's doing the Archon quest? What's next? The sky's gonna start falling? Probably. Most likely. I have an umbrella, an invisible umbrella, and we'll be safe. We'll be safe. Mijou? Bye. Wait, you're leaving? I'm leaving? Bye. We just started. Thankfully Froganoff didn't say anything there. He just laughed. Cool. Although he might have said something and then YouTube was like, nah, you didn't say anything. Because that's what YouTube also does. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, we haven't really done much in the second year. So who knows? How long do I have to hold this umbrella? I can't tell if that was a joke. The umbrella? Or... Alright, I'll leave them. Okay, now I can't hold it anymore.
Wonder what he's up
I gotta
to.
follow Thatham. Also, we always have to run around as Raiden Shogun, because she's my bae. Also, they look cute together. Althetham and Raiden Shogun. Just saying. They do. A little bit. Is it lagging on your side, guys?
Where did she go?
Is it lagging on your side? Or is it just my preview?
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Being followed again! Who am I saving for? Mijou. So, right now, I'm not, Mijou? Bye, are you going? Oh, I can't tell if it's, that was a joke. That was a joke. Bit of lag, yeah. What the heck? My CPU performance is at 100%. What can I cancel? Oh yeah, I usually close Discord. And I can probably close this. Okay, I have less things going on. I don't know why we're maxing out here. Anti-malware executable. I saw you. It went away. Some malware thing is running. That'll do it. That'll do it. Well, I'll have that open just in case it comes back, and then I'll shut it down. We don't need no anti-malware right now. Maybe we do, but it's good right now anyways.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Thanks, Latham. Thanks. The game is lagging, but your cam is fine. Yeah, my CPU is maxing out, I think. That's weird though. Why would my camera be fine? I think now my camera is also lagging. What the heck? My GPU is maxing out. This has never happened before in the history of me playing this game. Why is it maxing out now? Like, what? Oh, you know what it might be? I'm capturing my screen instead of my game because the game wasn't working. And I wonder if the screen capture takes more GPU. This is all just like blah, 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 blah for most of you guys, but let me just see if I can, see, otherwise it's black. Hello? Let me try making a new game capture. Capture any full screen application. It's not full screen. Capture a specific window. Match the title. Genshin Impact. Go. It like doesn't want to capture the game. I don't think that's gonna really make a difference though. No, it doesn't make a difference. The game's just using more GPU for some reason than normal. Huh. Huh. Now I need a new graphics card. I got more RAM, but now I need a better graphics card apparently. I think that's the graphics settings. We can look into it. I am playing it in like 1440p, which isn't super great, but usually it's always worked. So we'll get through this cutscene and see what I can do.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
It's just odd because I never had to do it before. So it's like, what's different now? You know what I mean? But it's definitely my graphics card. Well, I'm gonna make this window smaller. See if it makes any difference. It's only happening during these cutscenes? Yeah. But I don't like it. Maybe my drivers need to be updated? That is a total possibility.
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
See if this helps at all.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
I'm looking at my GPU like usage. I'm like, it's at 90 right now. I know that's been an issue for you lately. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do that now.
So you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremite's honored guests by now?
Time to get a new graphics card.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Do you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the divine knowledge capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Ray earlier said, since we didn't get any Silksong news on the Nintendo thing, I just decided to buy both Ori games instead to scratch that itch. Oh my gosh, Ray, I love the Ori games. I streamed them back when they came out and like, such a fan. You will definitely enjoy them. I'm not really a big Hollow Knight fan, but I loved Ori, so.
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you.
Is it still laggy right now?
Why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
In the cutscene, it feels laggy. Right now. It feels like you feel like it's laggy. Okay. Well, when it's over, I'll try lowering my graphics settings for now. Because there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, I feel like. Must be because I was so shocked to hear the words again. World forget me. Oh, those words.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices and remembers stuff like that?
Hollow Knight has become one of your all-time favorite games. I'd actually use Genshin-related funds for Silksong if it ever came out. And I've been enjoying Ori so far. Yeah, Ori is one of my favorite games, to be honest. Like, I don't have favorites, but Ori is one of them. Situation is a little complicated. I can share I guess it's complicated.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
Trying to see if there's anything I can like close that's using GPU right now. There really isn't. No. No longer free to play in Genshin? Oh, sadly. Oh no, when did that change?
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
You don't have any concrete goals at the moment. Plus that Ayaka skin go brrr! Oh, you bought the Ayaka skin! It's like one of my least favorite ones. It doesn't really make any sense for her. But I don't know. How much we talking, says Darkling? Hey!
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Change when you got a welcome from a buddy. Oh, money's already in the account now? Might as well. The welcomes are the best. Like, best worthwhile of, like, money spent. So I always buy the welcomes. Sounds good.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Okay. And this isn't laggy? Let's see what's going on. I mean, I could lower my resolution, but then I'd have to get rid of windowed mode, and it would screw up everything when I play off stream. So, we'll set this lower to medium. We'll see what that does. If it helps at all. Go to our village? Where's that? Ah! I've been there before, so I'm actually just gonna teleport over there. You never said something to apply it completely? Yeah, but do we need to apply it completely? Because we really only needed to do some things. Probably not complete. Like, everything. That's why I kind of ignored that, because I was like, well, maybe we don't need to lower everything. Alright, so this is the village. I can't complete the quest because the NPC is busy? Wait, what? Dude, this always happens. Fadil is busy completing the quest, The Calling of the Worm's Proposal. What? The Calling of the World's Proposal? Wait, that's the main... That's the event that's going on right now. That's the event. It's the new quest. Yeah, like that's the event going on right now. Lols. Okay, well, I guess I'll talk to her for the event. That's funny. It's the event. I haven't started it yet, obviously. That fool running headfirst in the desert like that. Do something, Fuddle, please. Blah, 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 blah. Bending over backwards. Don't want the help. If you were trying to carry around Ribbit for help if someone is in danger. You guys are just another adventurer rocking passing by. And the best friend, Paimon. Tell me what's going on. Desert's become more dangerous than before. You guys are right. Anxious. Certain them. Just bugs. Too many of them. It's hard to deal with them under the cover of sandstorm. Blah blah blah. I hate reading all this crap. Want to return the craphead Ribbit for help Especially for an event. Who knows after these years? Blah, blah, blah. Crush his components back. Should let the monsters take them. Crisis in the desert can't be ignored. Wait, Darling, why are you crying? Why are you crying? You just need to start it. The guard is what you need. He's not in the vent at all. Alright, I figured. Crisis in desert can't be ignored. Thank you so much. Da, ba, ba. Okay. Oops. Now we can talk to Fadal. No? Can't do it yet.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Look for Vinayak? All the way over there! Holy cow. Alright. Dude, that was so much dialogue. Like, that's why you're crying? Alright, well now we have to run for like a year. So, how is everyone doing? How is your Monday? Mine's not too bad. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. for work, but like, work wasn't too bad. Maybe go a little faster here. Yeah, there's some grappling hooks, but not too many. We'll just be running forever. In fact, it is nighttime now. Oh boy. It's fine. I think I'm finally gonna do the Archon quest. Genshin. The hell you are? You're not gonna do the Archon quest. You get to do this event that you need to do. It does end in 6 days, so I do need to do the event. You have to go into work Monday to Wednesday. Is that every week or just this week? So then it's like a poo-poo day for you. Running through the desert forever. We're gonna start singing because we're getting delusional in the desert. Running around. You have to replace your water heater. Other than that, your Monday's okay. Oh, that sounds like a pain. How much is that gonna cost? Yeah. Replace your water heater. I don't even know how much those cost. Hence asking. Because I have no clue. Dissolution from the desert heat. Exactly. Whew. Nope. I'm finding more of these, like, thingamabobs. Alright. Now we can go over to that waypoint and select it or whatever. So we don't have to do this run again. Ta-da! Tak du Vinyanyak! What the heck are you doing all the way out here in the desert? Getting in from this angle and using terrain for cover, as long as the angle of sunlight isn't higher than, my speed is no lower than, still isn't it? We're trying to figure out a viable route to recover the components without having to face the monsters. I can face the monsters. I've been listening to talk to yourself for a while now. Relax, we're not bad guys. Your friend sent us. Friend? Could it be Shira? No, she clearly said she wouldn't care if I was taken by monsters. If it doesn't matter if I'm taken by monsters, but it definitely matter if the components aren't recovered. Sounds like something she would say. Could put it that way. Next. On the wrong step. Da da da. No wonder she's worried. Let's go get the components before we get ourselves in trouble. During this challenge, some 4-leaf sigils will have divine benedictions on them. Obtain the buffs to create a shockwave at the point of impact of your plunge attacks, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. Listen, this is great, but like, during the challenge, some 4-leaf sigils will have diving benedictions on them. Obtain this buff to create shockwaves at the point of impact of your plunging attacks, Dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. So, punching attacks. Got it. Alright. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye now. We're gonna go back to the Archon quest, and I'll do that. I'll do this later. Alright. Da-da! The guard is over here. What's a little Genshin cardio? Whew. Tired.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Oh. It's 20 years old. Also, is it less laggy now, guys? It should be. I hope. Is it not? Oh no. Actually, I probably haven't noticed yet. So you got your money's worth out of it. New one's around $500 to install it yourself. Are you gonna do that? Because otherwise it'll obviously cost more. That's a lot. That's like my medical bill that I had to pay the other day. I was like, happy birthday, Mijou. You have to pay a $500 medical bill. Yay. But yes, it's fine. It's fine. I tell myself.
This landscape is really something else. What a cool place!
They still feel
Let's go
laggy.
check it out.
What? I don't know what's going on. I don't want to set it down to low. I might have to do 1400p or 1080p. Oh no, this is such a good cutscene though. It's for it to be laggy for you guys. No way. We're meeting Sinnoh. I'm so sorry it's laggy for you. That was sick. The render cutscenes are fine. Oh, so this was fine. Interesting.
Unless my memory
in-game
fails me,
cutscenes.
we have barely spoken
okay.
2 words to each other before
Well,
now
that
at the
was cool.
Academia. Would
Our
you
boy
care to
Sinnoh.
enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
I pulled for him, and I love it. I don't have him leveled up, like geared up or whatever, but it's a tiny bit of frame skips. Otherwise, it was smooth. That's good. That's good. That's good because it was a lot of like action and stuff. So I was like, I hope you guys can see this. Game is laggy. Camera's yeah. I get the camera's fine. I don't really care about the camera as much as I want the game to be fine. I don't know why it's having so many issues today. It might be OBS. Part of it might be OBS. Okay, I might have to lower it to 1080p for now. Give me after this.
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Because OBS isn't capturing the game for some reason. I have to capture the window, which maybe that's taking more stuff, but I have to figure out a roundabout way of fixing it. Yeah, this part's laggy. Yeah.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler
fix
would
it.
have been able to stop me.
I just have to make it 1080p.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sinnoh. Head
Sinnoh.
of all the Matra at the Academia.
I always call him
He's a
Sinnoh.
formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him.
Should I not?
If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Starting some extremely minor research. Usually display capture does require more GPU than game capture. So it could be that. Okay. Well, for now, I'll go to 1080p. And then I'll try to figure out how to get game capture to work. But thank you, Ray. Because that would That's the only difference in this, so it makes sense that that would be what's causing the issue.
I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
So I don't know why game capture isn't working. That's the bizarre part for me. It's like, why why isn't it working? I don't trust him as much as you seem to think.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I have a guess. It's because I'm using a shortcut, maybe? Not the original file? But why would that matter? I don't know. Anyway, nah.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
He's hiding
Unless you
one?
want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you?
Ray isn't wrong. Yeah, I think that's why we're having issues. But we'll fix it as soon as this cutscene's over.
And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
And then I'll have to figure out how to fix it more permanently later. It's the battle of the nerds. I know, right?
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Hey, it's Dea.
Wait, Dia?
Dea. I don't pronounce anyone's name right. Dea. Sino.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Listen, I know
Oops.
you academic types love to fill up
Skip
your
it.
big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other.
Dea Best Girl is
How
here.
dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Love it. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoosh. Maybe that's why I stopped being a free-to-play. I spent so many primos on her banner, but she still dodged me. Ah. Hey, I mean, spending a few bucks here and there isn't like
Whoa,
too
what's
bad,
going
right?
on? The wind's so strong! Is this
As
a
long as-
sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
I mean, with how much me and you play this game, like spending a little money here and there is like supporting the game, so I don't mind it. I spend $5 a month and I'm happy with that, and I spend a lot of time in the game. So I mean, I would spend more, but like I don't need to.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you,
I
over
spent
here,
more on
quickly!
Pokemon Unite,
We
oh
have
my
to
gosh.
take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
Me spending here is a business expense.
That sounded like Candace.
Oh boy.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you
Koi
Academia
is
folks
bad.
such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Alright. Now that we're out of here, I'm gonna try to fix my GPU issues. Well, temporarily fix it. Oh no. Back to the cutscene. Sorry, I can't fix it yet.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Oh man.
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Ooh.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief.
Candace!
I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
Is this the first time you met Candace?
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
I guess it is.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much
Her
for
design
helping
is
us.
one of my favorites in the game. I mean, she's purple, but you have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Resisting urge to make Candy's jokes. Oh god. These nuts.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
Oh gosh. This is your first time. Yes.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All
different color
right, we
eyes.
got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
She was.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
Well, it's gonna be a while till I can make it less laggy for you guys. Hopefully it's not too bad though. Made 10 roses in 2 hours if you count today and yesterday. It's slow. You get more if I give out roses when you get 30 likes or 20 likes, depending on like what kind of stream it is. But I don't know exactly how fast it is. Plus, it depends on if you talk, as opposed to just sitting in chat. But if you counted the hours, I guess that's probably accurate. Has been that laggy for a bit. All right, cool.
Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress.
I can't remember if I took my meds for my back this morning. So we'll see if my back ends up hurting. I can't remember if I took it.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
How long of a story is this? Oh my
I
goodness.
tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me.
Oh, I do like Sino's voice.
I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me,
It's one of your favorite personalities in this game. Oh yeah, I love Sino. I love his like jokes all the time, and like nobody likes his jokes.
"The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
Okay.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you're trying to exile yourself? Because they're tools for the academia.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
So he's trying to run away so they can't see his actions.
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Its voice actor is also a streamer. That's right. That's right. I knew one of the characters was a streamer.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General
Or maybe a few of
Mahamatra,
them.
he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's too early to trust him completely. What if the whole story is just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Oh, shoot.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
In the very beginning, Alhaitham was, the sages were watching me from the very beginning. Well, we knew that.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham?
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have
You're not allowed.
refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Huh.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about the yawning.
Their words contain one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
I'm gonna need more coffee. Is that black line on the screen? Where? Also, hi DD. Where's the black line? Is it on my left middle? Is it easier to see on a different screen? I don't see anything. Hard to see it now, okay.
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with
My green
anyone,
screen?
even as a reward?
Oh! Yeah, it's my green screen. Nah. There we go. Thank you. left of the girl. yeah, it's gone now. Thank you.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages.
Ooh, oh my god. Do I need more coffee? I think I do. Oh my gosh.
Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'm gonna try to drink more water instead. Your Ori addiction calls. Alright, see you in a bit. Or see you later. What about your encounter with me? Did joined forces with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebot as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
You want a pillow at work? Dude, me too. Damn, Mijou yawns are contagious. You want coffee too? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I woke up so early.
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Dude, I'm just gonna make more coffee. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Don't want to be like falling asleep during the stream. Thank you, Darkling. Coffee break? Yeah, for sure. We'll keep going.
Have I
while
not
it's
made myself
heating up
clear?
and doing its
You
thing.
and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
For now. Sorry, I'm messing with my OBS.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Maybe that's why I'm yawning, man.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Dialogue is long. It is. It is. I'm trying to find a moment to switch to 1080p,
Is
but
that all?
I can't.
Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
Yeah, what?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
After a while, the winds outside begin to calm. I like to use the time
The winds
change
died
music.
down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as
Getting
chatty as
bored
the floor.
together. I guess so. Oh my gosh, that was a long cutscene. That was long. All right. Settings. Graphics. I'm gonna switch it back to high. And just switch it to 1080 full screen. What? I can't do 1080 full screen? Okay. Hold on, I gotta change my full screen so it's 1080. 1080. Oops. Now it's like blurry. Because 1440p monitors don't really do 1080p very well. Why can't I do full screen? Whatever.
The world remains
Hopefully this is
constant
better for
over
you
the
guys.
centuries.
Anyways.
But human life
'Cause
is like the dew at dawn,
I'm gonna have to deal
or a
with
bubble
1080p for
rising
now.
through water. Transitory.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be way better for you guys. Alright. Check the situation outside the village chief's house. Let me go get my coffee and I'll be right back. We are back. Oh, I'm gonna have to help, aren't I?
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Alright. Let's go. I thought we could play as Dia. As a trial.
Nice and spicy!
Shine down!
That guy was strong.
Off we go!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Bleeding.
Teamwork is strict!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
You shall perish. Haha.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
Her kitty ears? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're fake. They're just like made out of her hair, basically. Creature stopped appearing. What was the last one?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who's this old man?
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands
It's her
full
headpiece.
taking care of the
Okay.
village's elderly and children.
Huh.
I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
Taking like tiny sips of coffee because it's hot.
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Wow.
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves.
Uncle Pooh? What are you saying?
Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Didn't that one girl have like crazy mutterings or whatever? One of the stories we were playing, gosh, I don't remember, but it was like one of the girls was like going crazy. His name is Uncle Empu. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Tenari also brought this up before.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
I will eliminate you. I love Sino.
You're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh,
Hypatia!
these poor scholars.
That's it.
First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why it's a great opportunity to watch him. It'll be fine, Day, and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Alright. Dun dun dun. How is everyone? Hopefully it's less laggy now. I think it is. Should be. 1080p is definitely less stressful than 1440 on your PC.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why are they referred to the Mad Scholars as the Village Keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled Mad Scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When Mad Scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But
AA Specs.
after spending some time here, they
You missed a lot?
invariably begin to calm down.
What all did you miss? Do you remember the last time you've been here and like what we were doing? But hi, welcome back.
Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the Mad Scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety.
Oh, a month or two ago? That's not too bad. That's not crazy long. Because a lot of times in the month or two ago, or I guess a month, I went on vacation a couple times, so like I wasn't even streaming a lot this past month. But we're back. And yes, hi. welcome.
Suddenly, he noticed a Mad Scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the Mad Scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the Village Keepers.
Because of the vines that were taking over the houses? What?
A soft green light? A Mad Scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Must have been Hida's power? Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the Mad Scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
I think it's just Sino's voice, man. I think it puts you to sleep. Like everybody lurking right now, like, isn't Sino just soothingly putting us all to sleep? I got some coffee and I'm still like, oh.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
It's a lot of dialogue, but it's like not very interesting dialogue. It's like story build up, but it's like, okay, come on. All right. What's next? Okay. What's going on? What's going down? Let's like do something. Cosmic King, hello, welcome. The last time I was here was Splatoon 3 Splatter Day, Turf, and Salmon Run Grizzco weapon stream. Yo, that was a good one. I mean, I always like a good old Splatter Day.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone,
We like doing
appears
Genshin
you
on
possess
Mondays.
much more information than I
Because
do.
I'm usually tired from streaming all weekend and working all weekend, so it's always a nice little chill stream. But this one, Sino's putting me to sleep, for sure.
So, what do you make of the story?
Alright, hold up. Okay, I'm back and probably missed something, but why is this game not full screen on our side? Oh, I did not see it. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Hold up. Let me get rid of my camera for a second. Whoop. There we go. Thank you. Nobody mentioned it. Oops. Whatever. Transitions. Nobody mentioned it, so I didn't notice it. And Darkling. Oh well. I feel like people are like, let's see how long it takes till Mijou notices. No, so like long story short, my GPU was maxing out, so the cutscenes were like lagging. So I changed it from 1440p to 1080p. I think it's because I'm using a screen capture on OBS instead of the game capture, because game capture for some reason isn't working. So to fix that for now, I changed everything to 1080p because for some reason the game capture is not working. Shruggies. But so now it's not going to be laggy anyways because we're not straining my computer. Do I have any new characters recently? I think Sino was my Ayaka is my last character that I got. I'm not pulling this banner because it's nothing I really need. Getting another Nahida would be awesome, but I'd rather have a new character, so we're not pulling on Nahida. Although I kind of want to. Should we pull on Nahida? She is really good. Should we pull on her? What do you guys think? I don't have a lot of pulls. I've been pulling on Nahida on my own actually because I'm at low pity. So I mean we could keep pulling on her, but yeah. Maybe through C6 Nahida is a business expense. I know. Is it worth it? Is C1 good? Is C1 any good? Matzkella's power likely comes from Lesser Lord Kuzulani. Lesser Lord Kuzulani was actually the one who protected the village. They both say basically the same thing.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
And yes. Thank you, Frogadiff. He says, come on, chat. We were asleep during the dialogue. Everyone was just lurking and falling asleep. So I understand. I understand. But come on.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars.
Thank you, though, Froggy.
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning.
I even left and got coffee and everything. Usually 5-star C2 good enough. Is C1 really good though? Nilo is very good with Nahida. She's hard to build. So I'm not pulling for Nilo because I don't know. She's weird. But having C2 or C1 Nahida would be pretty cool. Like how you said you're welcome and then you said you're welcome again. But with one more L.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
Alright, the coffee's finally starting to work. Yeah, typo? It's okay. I say all the time, like with the ending with the O. It makes it more funny.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me not so long ago.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
We're not lying.
Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
Yeah.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar.
That's right.
You two really must have met Lesser
Sino's
Lord
putting us all to
Kusanali.
sleep with his voice. It's lovely. She starts saving up for Raiden Shogun. Oh, I love Raiden Shogun. Oh my gosh. Yes, you do need to start saving up for her. She is lovely. She's my favorite character. She's amazing. I have a banner of her on my wall. She's basically my waifu. I don't know.
How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Gotta get ready for school. Bye, Brian. Have a good one. And thank you for the good luck with the rest of the Archon quest. I feel like it's gonna be just kind of slow and, you know, movie time. Little one is sassy. Oh, Paimon. Yes.
All right. Now it's
Very much
our turn
so.
to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
Do you play DDD? You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
No.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
Alright, no more coffee.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Who the hell's your grandpa?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Ah.
Oh, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Oh, that's too sweet. Best part is you have 100% on getting her. When is Raiden Shogun coming around again? I don't know. Oh, did Koi have a issue with the emote thing? Also, what's better is the typing a long message in YouTube, just sending the emoji that you just used. I know, it's been happening for months, and I don't know why like YouTube just hasn't even fixed that bug yet. Like, what the heck? Type a space after the emoji and it should do it. Yeah, but like, that's not natural to do. I mean, very good tip. I love that. But like, when you're typing and you just like put an emoji at the end, usually everybody just presses enter immediately. So you have to like think about it otherwise. Like, all right, type the emoji and then push space and then press enter and then it'll work. So dumb. Oh no. Oh wait, I keep forgetting to sing what you say. Oh no, it still sucks, but that's the workaround for now in case. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. No, it does. But it's good to know, good to know.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house.
Aha! Bye, Cosmic King. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I should save prudence for Raiden C3, get her special weapon. I kind of want to pull for Nahida now that
I was
we're
planning
talking
to go
about
out
it.
and take care of whoever it was. But I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Alright, let's help him. He's just a
right.
kid.
But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Alright. So I did pull already on Nahida. So I don't have a lot of pulls. I only have a couple. But we'll try. We'll try. I'm gonna get a bunch of junk though. I really don't have that many pulls. I got like 2 or 3. Okay, I got 4. Oh. Dory. I think we already have Dory. But we'll take another Dory. I'd rather have is it Shinobu? The healer. Be a good one to have. I have her already, but like having more constellations on the healer would be nice. Alright, that's it. I've been pulling on her because I have low pity. So like my pity is at like 20. So that's why I've been pulling on her.
Is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Because if I can get her at low pity, that'd be
I
freaking
stand before
sweet.
it, alone and unchanging.
Only C6 cook Shinobu. Shinobu, yes, that's it. I need. What do I have? She is at C1. So yeah, I only have her at C1. Oh, we gotta go to the store. Gotcha. Also, how's the volume? I think it's okay. Approach the village chief's house to know ask something.
Sino is super vigilant.
Sino.
Is this what all the Matra are like?
I tried it once and then found myself asking, what am I doing? What's the goal of the game? What's the goal of the game? What? We're looking for our brother. That's our main goal, is we're looking for our brother. Meanwhile, we're going on a quest to like save the world. And but like, what do you mean asking what you're doing? There's a story. We're doing the story, in fact. We're working on the story. Alright, sign us up for Village Inn. Is that what all Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yep.
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Aww. It felt endless. Oh, yeah. So it's basically like an MMO where there's content always coming out and the story's not done yet. So it's gonna feel endless because it's just forever getting built on, at least for the next couple of years. Which I like that because I like MMOs back in the day, and like it's cool that it's such a giant game, but it is gonna feel endless because there is no end right now.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him.
Okay.
One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
Aww, it is his grandpa. Well, not really, but I don't know. There's no other people, right? There is no other people. Oh, right. It's not actually an MMO, but it's like the updates come out kind of like an MMO would. And a lot of the elements are kind of like an MMO. But no, I mean, it's multiplayer but single player. So you can like invite people to your world and do things together. But it's not an MMO. No. But it's a single player game which updates over time.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression.
John, not confusing MMO. It's not an MMO. I just use the comparison to like talk about how like it updates over time. Like it's basically single player though.
It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he
right, like
no
Koi
longer
said,
appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
But the updates and the events and stuff kind of reminds me of an MMO, because that's usually how they work. Like, it's how they make money, right? Hey, Fish Trap! You know what? I would love to see you play the Plants vs. Zombies game. That's awesome. I can't play every game, but I did play, like, the phone Plants vs. Zombie game. Not the computer one, which is, like, I think more of a shooter or something. But thank you for the suggestion. Genshin is mostly 95% single player, 5% co-op option if you want. Basically. Yeah, it's a single player MMO. There you go. That's what it is. Because a lot of it is, like, even the gameplay feels like an MMO because you're, like, switching between characters, using different spells in a specific order. Like, the combat is just like an MMO, really, if you think about it. So, it's got a lot of similarities. But it's definitely single player.
Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Paimon, you're making me sad. I didn't even think about that. How they deserve better. Aw.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But
Right,
even so,
Darkling?
we must still continue on with our lives.
The Paimon cry emote is like so perfect for this moment. Ah!
It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. Oh shit! You're right. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. From the look in Sino's face, he's probably connected to Dawes as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
You know, can mind control? I forgot. Yeah, exactly. So she's the one making them lucid because she's controlling the scholars. I don't know
Perhaps
why.
you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
I got a paper cut in my thumb earlier. It sucks. Because it's like thick paper.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you
So much. I skipped it. Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah.
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
All right. Chapter 3, Act 3 complete. What? We're on Chapter 4? Oh no, Act 4. All right, hold on. 3 and 4. Part 2. It's like 3 part 2 and then plus 4. Plus 4. There we go. Woo! The whole act was just talking? Yeah, I could have done it last stream. I think we decided to stop then at like the edge of the desert, but we could have just kept going because it was, although that would have taken an hour and a half. Never mind. But we're making progress. Act 4. But yeah, that it was
serves no purpose whatsoever.
It was all talking. All right, it does seem kind of loud to me. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But yeah, it really was darling. Ask the locals for information.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Usually the beginning of the act is kind of boring, and then the end of the act, it gets exciting. And it's all like, oh my gosh. But the end of that act was pretty boring. Except for the Sino doing his whole like action thing. Yeah. It was Chapter 3, Act 3, Part 2. It was what it was. And now we're on 4. So Part 2 was just all talking.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No.
So now we're on
think that's
chapter
all I have to
3,
tell you.
Act
Sorry.
4. That's it? Okay. I think there's somebody over here with information. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, the story basically is generally a lot of talking and then like cutscenes and talking and maybe some combat. We did fight some guys. Oh, I was wondering what these cats are doing. All right. I feel like I interrupted something over there.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Nah.
Don't change the subject.
I'm a fake fighter.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
No.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Alright, this guy.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. That explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Now I'm all like antsy because I had more coffee and I'm like, I want to like walk around
I've known
or
you
something.
since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
King Deshret and the Three Magi. What's going on? Jumping jacks?
Listen.
I don't want to.
See if you can make out what they're saying.
Then I'd be winded.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Oh no. King Deshret!
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret.
I think King Deshret is going to be the boss later on.
Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Also, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet.
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Say everything, repeat everything you just said from the very beginning.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh shit. I love Sino.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
These guys don't know anything about it. They're just like, I don't know.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Time to get rough now. I know, right? These are just like random villagers.
On. Keep talking. It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
At least now it's getting kind of interesting.
Is that so?
Not just a bunch of Sino talking to the other guy.
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, the academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
Some big battle happened. King Deshret is basically the wanderer turning into like a god. He's made like this big machine to turn into a god. So he's gonna be a big boss later on. Probably not this chapter though. Guessing. But yeah, I know that's like there's this big boss with like the wanderer turning into like a god of some sort.
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
I think that's King Deshret.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact any. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Oh my god, Sino.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Oh my god. Why do we have to like go with threats?
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies. For real.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes? Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Alright. Don't make Uncle Sino angry. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Dum, bum, 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 bum.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
You just did a weird turn right there. That was fishy. He said just like my real grandpa, so he knows that it's a fake grandpa.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
Oh.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh?
Yep.
You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle the scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where the scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'd be more efficient if we split up. Looks like someone's been living here the entire time. They're all daily necessities. What kind of clues am I looking for? Oh, Sino found it.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that was what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. You follow that kind of thing all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Alright, hold on. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I agree, Paimon. I do love food. Gotta love it. Alright, I'll be right back.
Let's get a good stretch.
I heard it's time to stretch. Okay.
Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
Mijou.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Desret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
All right, let's go find the scholars. Gotta go back and talk to Let's teleport, because I am lazy. You're also yawning a lot? That stretch was for you? Oh, you needed to stretch. I feel like I needed it too, to be honest.
The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
It's a sleepy Monday, you know?
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends
today.
already.
Like a lot of laundry.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Tell Candace and Dia everything you've learned.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the story. It's getting more interesting as we go along. Curious of what actually is going on here with the scholars.
The resurrection of King Desret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here.
Altheitham, where did you go this time? Yeah, where is Altheitham?
Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Okay.
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I heard these names around somewhere
These guys
before.
have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Desret. Way they see it, King Desret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all
Someone's
of Sumeru
spying
into
on
chaos
us.
is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Huh? Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
What do we know that I don't know? We've heard the names before, but I don't remember what she's talking about.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
So Dia noticed someone was spying? Yeah! Dia notices things like that. A lot, actually, seems like. She knew that the kid was spying on them at the bar before.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
But I'm not sure what we know. I'm not really sure what Traveler wanted to say.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Yep, he's still spying on us. Tuh. We're not actually gonna go there, are we? Or are we? Go to Caravan Rebot. I'm gonna teleport there because I am lazy. That's basically how I do it.
Well,
that's where we started, basically.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Darkling.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
I would think so.
It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Oh.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Aww.
Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
Yeah, they don't give anyone else a chance.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
To keep us out. Understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all.
You're not doing anything, are you? Being a mercenary is tough. Yeah, I guess
Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
I didn't pull for her, but I mean, I would have if I had the Primo Gems to just pull for all the characters, but I don't, so I didn't pull for her.
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Okay. Dum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum. The tavern is right over here. Bum, 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 bum.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Well, he knows her.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Okay. I thought she was pretending she didn't know him.
And who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Basically. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Oh, everybody could use a drinking buddy, you know?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see an Outlander so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Ooh, is that a ghost ooh, or just a ooh, like story time? I would never trust Paimon with my secrets, let alone mission secrets. Oh no, don't trust Paimon at all for not blabbing out secrets like everywhere. Too much giggling for it to just be drinking. Too much giggling. Tee. Oh. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at reading those kind of things.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Sure. Paimon is viable with food. True. With food, she won't, you know, she'll stay quiet, I suppose.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Wait for nightfall. Retrieve the cocktail ingredients. Go to the place Saki mentioned. Follow me. Wait, what the? All the way out there? Okay. Da 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 da. Running. How you doing, Aurelius? We are doing the Archon story, which we never do. So I'd like to be able to get caught up in everything with stories. So then, like, I'm excited about the new updates coming out. Because, like, lately I haven't been excited for it because it's like I'm always so behind that a new update is just more stuff that I'm behind in. So I'm trying to, like, catch up so it's more exciting.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
What?
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Ah,
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
I'm pretty sure I can kick all these guys' asses.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think, but you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
Really sleepy though? Yo, all of us. We're so sleepy. I don't know why the story put us to sleep, but it's interesting now. Cat woke you up because you wanted food. Oh my god, that's my life. Buddy's always waking me up. But I don't know about you. I got an auto feeder for him, and that actually helps a lot. Because he wakes up at 6 a.m. for the auto feeder, and then he'll leave me alone because he's not starving. And then I can feed him later. So it's really helpful if you can set up a system like that. Because he used to wake me up every morning at like 5 a.m.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
Because I give him wet food too, but like I give it to him later at different times. So he can't like beg for it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
You're also looking for an auto feeder? Do you want the link to the one I have? It's actually pretty nice. My auto feeder.
Delavar.
It doesn't
Edgar,
beep.
You're here too, huh?
Well, you can make it beep or you can make it say your voice, but he can hear it pretty well. So I don't make it beep or any of that stuff. I just let it go. And it's really fashionable or like it's nice looking. Cause like a lot of them are kind of ugly, but this one's kind of got a nice little like shape to it. So yeah, I'll definitely link you. Remind me on Discord, like give me a little poke like auto feeder please, and I will send you a link to it because I got it on Amazon. You love your cat's attention. You'll get jealous of the auto feeder if you get one. That's funny, Aurelius. Well, I'll give it to Koi, but that's so funny. Me, I don't like getting waken up by my cat because he would do it at 5 in the morning, and that's ridiculous when I don't work. Or sometimes it'd be 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. He was getting really bad, so that's why I got the auto feeder, because like he would wake me up in the middle of the night wanting food. Which is not great.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Wow. The heck?
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora.
Oh my
Pathetic.
god.
You're all like a pack of street rats.
You are ridiculous.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
There is no escape!
New hunting.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. At the frying pan, into the fire! Hey-ya!
Illusion shattered!
By spitting fire of doom! They will all die.
There is no escape!
Zingling is so good. You know what? One of my mains in the old days was, oh gosh, what was her name? Not Amber. Yanfei. Yanfei is one of my old mains, and I kind of miss her. Like, I really do. So I might end up building Yanfei just because, like, I don't know. I kind of miss just throwing fire at enemies.
Impossible! How could you?
My sister has an automatic cat litter cleaner for her cat. Does that work in Mijou? Because I feel like, sure, the cat litter cleaner is automatic, but then you have to clean the cat litter cleaner, right? Like, it's not like it's cleaning itself. You have to clean the cleaner. So you're either cleaning the litter box or you're cleaning the cleaner for the litter box. So I don't know if that's really great. My boyfriend and I take turns being woken up by our cat. Oh, at least you're taking turns. Because like me, I'm like all by myself and I'm like, buddy, please. No, stop. Please. Pretending to be asleep. If my cat ever wakes up my girlfriend for food, I would actually break up with her and kick her out because she got in between me and my cat. Luckily, I don't have a girlfriend. That was the best story I've ever read because I was like, oh, okay, your girlfriend. And then I was like, wow, you're gonna break up with her? And then I was like, oh, wait, you don't have one. Okay. I'm so defensive over my cat. Don't even ask. I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yanfei. Don't you love Yanfei? I mean, yes, she makes everybody blow up and like move around, which you don't always want. But I kind of miss using Yanfei because she was so much fun. She was definitely one of my mains like back in the day. Her and that ice dude. Who's the ice dude? Oh gosh. One of the free ice characters that you start off with. Told my boyfriend that I wouldn't let him pick between me and the cat. So you just deal with it? No. I definitely have to link you the auto feeder. It's so good. It really does help me. It takes a little while, but after like a little while, they're like, okay, you're not gonna feed me. This box thing is gonna feed me. It does clean itself. All you have to do is replace the bag. Really? The auto cleaning thing cleans itself. Thing is, those things are expensive, so it's like, I don't know. It could last like a lifetime of a cat though, so that could be worth it. I don't know. I just scoop the poop out of the box. Yanfei is a powerful glass cannon, right?
So, what do you think about your
her.
meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting.
I mean, she's hot. Let's not just like throw that under the bus. She's pretty hot. Kaya, yes! I like Yanfei and Kaya were two of my mains.
That so-called flame main is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others.
Darkling.
That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
I just realized now, I like the female characters more than the male ones. What's a good male character in this game? I mean, Sino's good.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Sino. You answered the question. Zhongli is also really good. His voice. Ooh, it's like butter. I'll take them. I'll pretty good too. All right, fine. They're all pretty good. Bezos kind of has a different taste, like because he's got like a snake around his neck and stuff. One swift kick to knock Zaki unconscious.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
Oh yeah. Nah, the females are better. Right? I feel like they're better. I mean, there's some good guys, but the females are like where it's at, right? I mean, the waifus. Oh, Yato's pretty good too. Yato's pretty good. Child could be your sugar daddy. Child, I don't remember really ever thinking he was that hot.
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Too many simps. We're all simping.
Instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So these names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit,
Female characters are better. Let's not lie to ourselves. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, even if even if you like guys, like me, I feel like the girls are better. I don't know. I mean, Raiden Shogun, you can't really beat that.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar
Candace
like to talk
even,
themselves
like, pretty
up
hot.
when they're drinking.
Good
Edgar,
design,
the
anyways.
wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
Okay. I'm a sucker for blue eyes that can look into my soul and judge for being a oops.
He's just a
Oh my
numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them
I'm a
all.
sucker for blue eyes
My
too,
initial
actually.
plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
I'm like mad I don't have blue eyes. That'd be freaking awesome. My mom has, is it hazel or blue? No, I think my mom has blue eyes and my brother has blue eyes, but I did not get the blue eyes and I'm so mad. I could have if I got the gamble of the short stick or whatever, the long stick. But I got the short stick. Who is a ducktail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow.
Nah.
What a genius idea! Well, that's an expert
She's so
mercenary
smart.
for
I got green eyes.
Ah,
Not blue.
You're too kind.
I'm kidding.
It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
ya. So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dia? Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Oh no. What's up? Speaking of female characters, I gotta rebuild my Nilu and Dia artifact soon. Ah, yes. I need to like work on my main party. I mean, they're pretty good already. Maybe I don't need to work on them. I don't know. Because Kajito, or not Kajito, Maedros. Hi Kajito. Good day. Maedros' like Raiden Shogun team is like twice as strong as mine, and I'm like, what the heck? But I mean, mine's already pretty strong, so I guess I shouldn't really care. But good day, Kajito. How you doing? Hello, hello.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here.
It's
Traveler, lend me
story
a
time
hand.
today.
Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Bum, bum, bum. Basically Mondays I'm usually too tired to like really focus on anything, so we are doing story time.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Are you on your break, Kajito?
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
Like, I mean, Candace is pretty hot.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
We've been simping today. Lots of simping. Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
You guys were simping on Child? I don't even remember what Child looks like. Oops. He's okay. I like Venti, but I'm not like a simp for Venti. He's just one of my favorite characters. Kazuha's pretty cute. I feel like everybody's simps on Ito. But I mean this guy, yeah. Fine. I'm trying to think, because like there's so many good girls. I'm trying to think of like what guys are like as hot as the girls. Sino's pretty hot. But I mean, there's so many hot girls that I don't even know. Albedo, maybe? He kind of looks... Yeah, Albedo. Albedo's pretty hot. Okay. Kajuno has left the conversation. They're like, I didn't think I'd go to a Mijou stream and she'd be like simping over guys. Yep. Or girls, I guess. Over characters, shall we say. Listen, it's fine. We're done. We're done doing that. Some for your child, he got the Mora. Ooh, because he's got money. I've got a lot of Mora. I don't even know how to like look at my inventory at my Mora. I think it's a lot. I don't even spend it, but I just keep getting it. So I think I have a ton of Mora. Lisa got points in my book after you did that quest for her. I think it is Lisa. She's the one that always flirts with us. And she wears purple. And she's got like a purple hat. That's Lisa. You're all funny. We're all just simping. Hello, Joshua David. How are you? Hello, hello. See Buddy the cat? He's sleeping. I'm letting him sleep.
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great.
Really? Thanks for that.
You're great too. I skipped it. There's a lot of talking today. One does not simply play Genshin without simping. At least some. I love that. You're like, one does not simply. I know, you gotta at least simp a little bit. And then you like move on. Like Kashina knows. He doesn't even like really play Genshin. But he knows. Just Google Shanhei and you'll understand. Yes. Oh, she's hot too.
Here. And he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
I'd rather not. I can do it for you.
By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Dude, I can't wait till the anime comes out. It's gonna be a while though.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
I mean, okay, so Darkling just hasn't like, he has a wall up. He's like, I will not simp for any Genshin characters wall. But as soon as he lets that wall down, he's gonna start like simping. I know it.
Right.
He's gonna let down the wall. That's a lie? No. It's okay. It's okay.
Come on, let's go inside.
You know, I always pronounce Shunya wrong. Shun. I never know how to pronounce her name. But she is, this is her. I don't know how to spin her around. Oh, there we go. can we get her to talk? I don't think so. Alright, well, I don't have her, so I can't make her talk or anything. But the ladies are pretty hot. You won't judge me for being a Paimon simp. Oh no. A Paimon simp. She's like a little girl. Oh.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Man, I need to like work out. I'm looking at these girls.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I can start cosplaying as them after I work out. The wall is crumbling. Oh shoot. Of course I have a few characters that look nice. Oh, do some of them look nice, eh? Oh. Which ones?
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it really quickly too. Now she's just as terrifying as he is.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family.
I mean, everybody has just the same big boobs. Like, does anyone not have big boobs? just throwing that out there. I don't know.
You come here.
Those are like size
village,
double
and you
D
treat
or
my people
triple
as
D.
nothing more than stepping stones
With their
towards your
waistline?
goal.
No,
Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Anyway. Oh, what would you do in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
this stream went from sleeping conversation to simping. I mean, we had to, because otherwise we're all gonna fall asleep.
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection.
Uh-huh.
Some mystery man told us
It's
that
over
mad
like the
scholars will
stream,
make the
thank
perfect
you.
sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
If we can get to 20 likes, I'll give out 100 roses. But I don't know. We'll see.
They're called Village Keepers.
Let's get a good stretch.
Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, I gotta press A.
It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Oh, where are the Village Keepers now?
I'm not sure.
No. I could set it to
That's
auto.
one.
But I actually think it's faster and more interactive if I push the button.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Oh my god. Your mouse is on the dialogue box? The dialogue box? Oh, like, you couldn't see it? Or...
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
Side note, I volunteer as tribute. Oh my god, this guy.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
Side note's too edgy. I don't like him. He's a Sasuke. I like him. He tells, look, when he's not on the job, he tells dad jokes and it's amazing. He tells these like really bad jokes all the time if he's not on the job. So I love him.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
But right now he's kind of edgy. You're right. I think it's Sasuke. I could be wrong. Do you have any idea who the mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Can you imagine Sasuke doing dad jokes? Wait, who's Sasuke? Is it from like Dragon Ball Z or something?
Smooth.
Did they all just pass out?
Speak.
If my suspicions are correct,
or did he knock them
this
out?
mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Did he knock them out?
Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community.
Wait, I used to watch Naruto. Is that the guy with the black hair? Yes. Oh my god, yes! That's him! I liked him! I think. Kind of. The like rivals and all that, right? You watched it? Yeah, like back in like high school. I didn't watch all of it or anything, but I watched a lot of it, or a couple seasons or something. Yeah, I used to watch like, I really liked the girl, Sakura. I liked her. And so I I watched it for like a couple of seasons. Surprisingly, because I don't really watch anime, but...
It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands.
Used to watch a lot of anime in high school, not so much. Yeah, same here. I mean, not a lot, but I watched more of it in high school than I do now, which is not at all. Darkling 2? That's funny. Watch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden? Pretty good series.
They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Summer City, Sataria also mentioned King Deshret's resurrection is just the academia's misinformation campaign.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Watch a lot of anime before. I used to play games. Yeah, me too. It's like, I watch YouTube because I feel like it's kind of like research for my own like YouTube. But I like having YouTube on while I'm like doing stuff. But I don't really watch like anime anymore or really much TV.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
I have some anime I want to watch, but then just don't want to make an effort to find them and watch. You want to watch it, but you don't want to bother trying to find it and watch it. Dude, my butt hurts from like sitting in this chair for so long. It's only been 2.5 hours. All right, I'm just gonna stand up for a second, stretch. All right. Ugh. stretch, stretch, stretch. Doing stretches. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I stretched a little bit. I danced a little bit. Alright, pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
Gotta go, have a good day. Enjoy the simping, darkling. We're done with that. We're done with that.
Right. Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
He might like pass out if we keep simping. Alright, well bye, Kajito. Have a good one. I figured you're on your break or something. We just left the village and now there's gonna be another cutscene. I'll thank them!
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think. Alright, I'm gonna go stretch a little bit more. We'll take a slight intermission. It won't be very long, but I just need to get up off my butt. I'll be right back, guys. Wait, I'm talking this whole time. I'm muted! I was trying to say that I came back because Buddy was over there on the couch because this is where he sleeps when I'm like streaming. But like he's all like stretched out. I think he's probably gonna get up soon and bother me. Yep, he's getting up. He's getting up. Thank you for letting me know I was muted. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Alright. That was the shortest intermission, but I just felt like I needed to get up and like stretch a little bit. And now Buddy's here, so that's what I get. Well, he's about to be here. I should move my coffee mug so he doesn't knock it over. Alright. Maybe there's time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Hi, Buddy. Perfect.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Now we have Buddy to hang out with us during the story. Oh, I should probably go back to the small screen. That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Buddy!
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons.
Giving Buddy a big hug. You just realized you have a gold badge? Gold badge. Oh yeah, because you donated 20. It transformed into a gold badge. Hey! Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have the reasons.
Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying that we can find new info from someone who already spoke to?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Oh, she's just faking like being scared.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and...
Right.
And strength.
You were asking
Sorry.
about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
Oh, it's giving me chills.
Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Why would she lie?
Like watching Ultra Vegito, like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. You like Dragon Ball Z? Oh man.
By getting involved with an outsider, she risked
I never
drawing
watched that
unwanted
one.
attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask
Also, make
her.
sure you're live, because we talked about that a while back.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Buddy. Oh boy. Retrieve the cocktail ingredients. Look for the person mentioned by Athatham. Let's climb the door instead of, knocking on it.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
I think any normal civilian would be scared of Sino. Yeah, I would be scared of him. Oh my gosh, especially how he acts.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but How can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Alright, Buddy's making my
may I
butt hurt
call
even
you
more. 'Cause he's on
Traveler?
my lap. Sure thing.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
He doesn't want to move though. Oh.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Hatham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace.
I move around so much and Buddy is still on my lap.
And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham.
What if somebody's watching?
I
again?
actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most.
Okay.
Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
Wonder how long the story is. No, Koi, are you still here? I think you are. How long is this? Because I'm probably gonna wrap up soon, because it's a lot. It's a lot to
I confirmed this with the guards
all
on
at
night duty.
once.
They also have someone with a good ear, and
Hey!
he's heard similar sounds at night.
How long is this? Or can we maybe have a good stopping point? Should be done soon. Oh shit.
But because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds are coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts.
Soon.
Except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
You check out that hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, cool. We're going somewhere. Where is the hospital? Over there? Okay. You think this chapter is gonna be done soon? I think it took us like 2 hours to get through the first chapter. That would be a short chapter. For an hour and a half? I think it was an hour and a half. There's a lot of enemies here.
Is this the place? It's in terrible shape. Monsters! Watch out!
The story quest is basically like 90% story, and then 10% fighting, maybe, if that. A little bit of walking around.
Nice and spicy. Illusion shattered.
Are we fighting those guys up in the hill? We are. Oh man.
Shine down.
Who else are we fighting? Ah, he's over here. You can also pause after the hostile part. Okay. We might do that. It's been a lot of like lore and stuff.
Not good.
So it's like no XQ. It's just a lot. I didn't mean to do that.
Going in.
Seems kind of loud.
Let's light it up.
There we go.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that.
Sure.
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Oh, opens the entrance.
Let's go in and take a look.
Okay. I think his buddy's making me tired. Come on, bud. Boop, boop. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Hugs, hugs. Meow.
Hey,
Okay. Oh.
we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
He doesn't want to go.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then. I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he said, "What are you reading? Let Paimon see."
I skipped it a little bit. My bad.
Okay, sure.
All right, buddy. Come on. Boop, boop. Pop. All right.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion, in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Law of inertia. Yeah. Something in motion stays in motion.
Reading a book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay. Paimon's the best. It's nighttime now. Alright, I need to stretch.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Here. turn on auto.
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
See, sometimes this has awkward long pauses.
It's
What do you
from
do?
below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Oh, I guess the timing's not too bad. Oh, is this a domain? Oh, this
As
part's
I
cool.
thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Oh. What the? Did I accidentally leave? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm supposed to leave. What? Elements and monuments around the hospital? Oh. Like this over here. Do I have to, like, interact with it? Actually, I don't really like being Sinnoh being on this team. Fischl is definitely better. Or easier, anyways. Where's Fischl?
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
What's with this hole in the ground? I guess there could be something in the hole in the ground. Didn't really think about that. Alright. I'll go look down there. Oh. Oh no, I died! Or somebody died. Traveler died? Because my party right now did not die. That's funny. I think Traveler died. Hold on, I still can't see chat because of Buddy. Well, let's move chat up. Nahida rip, but Nahida's still alive. So I think the Traveler died. What can we attack this with? What? Hold on. That party has no swords. that party is like all magic. Oh, Nahida was brought back to life because of Barbara. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Am I supposed to be down here? Because I feel like the more I go down, it's telling me the quest is up there. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. Necessarily. But I don't know how to get back up. Yeah, I don't think I don't think what I'm looking for is down there. That's funny. I forgot Barbara's C6. Okay, there's one up there, but it's got a thing around it. Why does it have a thing around it? Oh!
No,
That's why?
Rain outlines your fate. Illusion shattered.
Alright, back to Nahida. I like this party a lot. I just need to build them more. Oh, there's one over there. Just need a high spot to see it. It's gonna be more monsters here, I know it.
This way, Turtle.
Grow right here. Emerge right here.
Let the show begin. Commit it to memory. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Commit it to memory.
Reinforces.
Right now.
I'll protect us. Oh, it's perfect. Just wait for the limit.
Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here.
No rest for the wicked.
Alright. Using Nahida. I know, right? I've never used this party, but it actually works pretty well in the overworld. Alright, now we can go to the lower level of the hospital. Yeah, I can use this party for a bit. This is like my second strongest party, I think. You're like, wow, using something other than the Raiden Shogun. That's crazy. Patient Abbas, male 23 years old, mole on the left. Survival will be difficult without professional medical care. Uh-oh. Don't give up, stay positive. Yikes. This week's meals. Keep balanced diets, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. I don't want this to be automatic. Looks like good food.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Bye, Mijou. Have a good one. We're probably gonna wrap up right after this hospital bit.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
Oh, God.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, dude, that guy. What? The Ermite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this.
Alright, I need to stretch again.
It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to our village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia.
But he's
As
all
well as
excited because I
being
got
able
up.
to exploit the radicals for their own ends. This scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread.
Hi, buddy.
Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of
So it's
sense.
a distraction kind of
It's in
thing.
line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
That's a good point.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
Okay.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
Oh, jeez.
The human brain? Nope. Nah. Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
How do you learn this technology?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most medical scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. It's also safe to assume that the knowledge has been something to do with the Dewey, the doctor, and also Baldir. They're using the divine knowledge capsules to turn the Baldir into a god. Baldir is the Wanderer, by the way.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia needs people to have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule. but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting so antsy.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge.
Alright, I'm gonna
not
stretch.
particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
He rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, justifies actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
Alright, I am gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Hopefully we're done with this soon. It's only 3 o'clock, but it's a lot of like lore to like take in all at once. So I want to finish this like hospital bit. Maybe this guy will start talking to us. I don't know. But I'll be right back, guys. BRB. All right. Is everybody awake? Hopefully everybody's awake. Not asleep yet. What do we do with
It
him?
won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru village.
Okay. Ouch. Oh my gosh. I just took a bathroom break and then we're done with being here. All right. So that's that, I guess. I do want to go underground here at some point, but I'm not going to do it now because obviously it's going to be a trip. But I want to mark this spot on the map as somewhere I want to go in the future. Maybe just like with the enemy pin or something. Maybe the meat pin, because I want to go down there later to get all the chests and whatnot, treasure down there. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I think that's everybody's kind of... Well, we're all kind of lurking and falling asleep. It was a lot. It's a lot of information. We're on our way to something, learning more. I'm actually able to like follow the story, I think. Like basically we're trying to find these people which the academia took back because for some reason they're going to use them for something, but they've been basically taking their brains knowledge out of like turn it and putting them into capsules, and they're going to put those capsules to make this one guy into a god. So that's their plan, but I don't know why they're taking the guys back. But I guess we'll find out later, right? You're 20 minutes away from leaving stream. Oh, I know, because you have to go back to you have to go back home, right? It's perfect. Perfect. But yeah, I think we'll end here. I don't think we have enough people that are like awake to go on a raid, so we'll just end. Though I think it's a good spot to end. I think there's not too much left of the chapter, but we'll just do chapter 4 and 5 next time because we're like kind of getting to the end of something, I think. But I think that's a good time to wrap up. Bye, Darkling. Thank you so much for hanging out. And Koi and like Mijou, you obviously went to work, but anyone else who might be lurking, Joshua, David, hi. Have a good night. Yeah, next time we're gonna do this is probably gonna be next Monday, unless there's something else going on next Monday. May 1st. I can't believe it's almost May. Where the heck did time go? It's been a week since my birthday? Next Genshin stream next month. No. We have been kind of slow in the Genshin streams lately, but I really want to work on getting the story done because like I feel like that's the one thing that I just always feel like I'm behind with the story. So I really want to get the main story done. The other story quests, I'll figure out on my own time, but I really want to get the story done. The interlude chapter, I still haven't even done this. So at some point I gotta do that, but I want to get this all done. It'll feel good. So it's gonna be May 1st. It's gonna be May? So it is next month. God dang it. You guys... It is next month, apparently. But like, I was thinking like a month from now, not like literally next month as next week. Yes, so next Genshin stream will be next month.
What they say is true.
But it'll be sooner than you think. I think next stream on Thursday is gonna be some more Mario. But I don't know if we're gonna do all the moons like I wanted to. We might just do the story. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. It's like saying see you next year on December 31st. I know! Oh my goodness. You fooled me. You fooled me. I can't believe it's next month already, or close to it. Anyways, you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you on Thursday. Thursday always feels like it's forever from now. Yeah, next stream is Thursday. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. I'm glad that's perfect. But yes, next stream is going to be Thursday. I will see you guys next time. Maybe I'll work on some emojis or something. Actually, I don't want to promise anything. But I'll be working away on something. All right, guys. Have a good one, and have a great rest of your day. Koi, I'm going to go find that link for you. Like right after stream, after I stretch a little bit. I don't know why my bottom hurts so much this stream. It's like only 3 and I'm like, I need to stretch. I need to stretch. Ah, well, bye Joshua David. Thank you. Legend of Zelda Tears of Kingdom is coming in 18 days. Oh, I know. It's so soon. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Zelda hype. We're going to be playing it like every day. Except for if we play Genshin. We'll probably be playing it every day. All right, guys. You have a sit-stand stream for these reasons? I know. Like, oi. How do you stand on stream? You just like chill like this? Or do you move the camera upward? Cause like, I gotta stand, man. Jeez. Rip Genshin streams on Tears of the Kingdom? No. We'll still do Genshin. Just maybe not that Monday. But we'll of course still do Genshin. Alright guys. I have so many notifications. What the frickin' A? This entire wheel is just notifications. Why? Stop. Stop this nonsense. Oh my goodness. The notifications. The notifications are real. Alright, what's this one about? Okay, the sandstorm. I know, I gotta do this event. I know. Okay. What's this one about? I don't know why that one's yelling at me. This one is because of our friend Bennett. I don't want him to see 6, but that's just gonna be how it is. All right, my inventory. Oh yeah, it really wants me to open this, but I don't really want to. All right, notifications are pretty much gone. Don't look at my spam inbox. Oh, my inbox is good. My email is like 500. I have like 500 emails that I haven't read or something like ridiculous. It's kind of stupid. My desk goes up, so the camera goes up with it. Oh, you have a legit sit-stand desk. Oh, see, I wanted to buy one of those, but I got an L-shaped desk instead, so I can do my art stuff over here and my planning and my like writing over here, and then I have my like whatever desk. And I don't think I can do an like L-shaped sit-stand desk. Maybe I can, but it'd be really expensive. 500. Yeah. Want me to check? Let's see. Gmail.com. Yeah, 514 unread emails. I cleared it all out at one point, but it's just so dull, you know? It's just, I don't like doing it. It's so boring. All right, guys. You have a lovely night. Don't pick on me for my 500 unread emails. All right. Bye, guys. You have a good one. You should select all of them mark as red. I should wait, you can do that? But the thing is, they're not all on the front page. Mark as unread. Because that's only the front page. Right? Wait, it didn't even work. Do you have to like confirm? It's all marked. Aha! Wait, no. Oh no, that selects the unread. My bad. Alright, so mark all and then mark as read. So now I have 439 unread emails. Whatever. Shh. Shh. Why are you shushing? Anyways, I have 439 now because the front page I did, but not the other pages. Yep. Alright. Well, you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Maybe I'll deal with my emails. Maybe I won't. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.